the cash walk, through the cash walk. Hey, I'm leaving flaming footprints on the asphalt. Pop your collar, twist your wrist, do the cash walk. I'm dropping dollars while you're wishing on a scratch off. My hollow mama list, she just hit the jackpot. I'm leaving flaming footprints on the asphalt. Pop your collar, twist your wrist, do the cash walk. I'm dropping dollars while you're wishing on a scratch off. My hollow mama list, she just hit the jackpot. I'm leaving flaming footprints on the asphalt. Pop your
The Minor Details, it's episode 26 already. I can't believe we're on episode 26 already. I want to introduce my host, Pete Pitts from The Walking Dead. 108, am I right, 108 TV shows?
Yes, absolutely.
Okay, 108 TV shows and movies, Pete Pitts. Welcome, Pete.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Danny. It's an honor to be here, as always, on episode 26. I can't believe we're already in the double digits. It's been an amazing journey here, and the episodes are getting better and better. So thank you, Danny, for spawning this, and thank you to all our fans, listeners, and viewers for being here. And I also want to thank Angela. Welcome.
Hey.
How
are you guys?
Fantastic. Living the dream.
Same.
I wish our followers could see the stuff we have to put up with before we go on the air, me and Pete with Angela.
Listen, I'm not that bad. I'm just
and then we go live and she's not there.
I know.
After we just put up with 10 minutes of it.
True.
I don't even know if my stuff is connected, but
guys, we just want to say, yes, the ratings went up because of Angela, but she does get us a little stressed before we go on the air. When she does get us a little stressed, it's the ADHD where it's the last minute things. And look, she's off again.
I don't know what happened.
Okay, we got to do the podcast.
Now, Danny, I guess she decided to take a vacation. She's gone.
Okay.
Danny, what do you mean the ratings went up? See, I don't know about these ratings going up. I never saw the ratings go up. I think it's a coincidence that the ratings went up since Angela came on. Oh, hey, Angela.
Hey.
I don't know how the ratings could go up. She's in and out. She's never off. She's off. I don't know how it could be off.
Listen, I think it's like a paranormal thing.
Oh, my God.
Am I really here or am I not here?
Pete,
Okay.
I've never been more stressed. This
Wow.
girl stresses me before we go on stage. Every time.
Danny, all I can say is maybe you need some Dubby to calm you down. Shout out to our sponsor, Dubby. Get a shot of this, and it'll zone you right out. You'll be good.
Guys, I just want to tell you something. All kidding aside about Dubby, I'm going to tell you how to drink this the best. Put some Dubby, shake it in your shaker, put it in the freezer, and make it a slushie. It is absolutely great. She's a star, fellas. See, Brian, yeah, she's a star. Brian, you just got to deal what we have to deal with. We got to deal with so much before we go on the air. It's, oh, my God.
I mean, they help me do my hair, my makeup. They do everything. Thank you so much, Brian. You're the best.
Thank you. Thank you for tuning in. What a lot of people don't know is there's a lot that goes into a podcast and an event, a production. We have pre-production. We have planning. We have hair, makeup, wardrobe, prop. It goes on and on. So there's a lot. So we appreciate y'all being here. If you're live right now, feel free to leave us a comment. We are going live on Instagram, YouTube, Facebook, Instagram. So
What is going on?
I hope that everyone.
Oh my God! I can't. What is going on in this podcast? We should just start over. We should just start over. I don't even know what's going on.
I'm trying to keep
What's going on?
Phil, hey Phil, I was pouring my Dubby into like my
Oh
cup
my
like, to
God.
shake it, and it spilled all over me.
So this is a professional podcast, The Minor Details, where we
Oh my God!
do paranormal entertainment and even sometimes.
I'm the entertainment, guys.
Is there any chance we're going to talk about crime or something today? Is there any chance of this? Oh my God!
Let's check the production schedule. One moment. Oh, there is.
Oh my God! This is a mess today. Oh my God!
As
Oh my gosh.
first 5 minutes again, shout out to Dubby. I think sometimes a little too much Dubby might go along.
Yes. I think that's what happened, you guys. I had too much Dubby, so you have to be careful how much you're actually putting in there. Like, don't ever do double Dubby. Yeah, that's what I did, and I think that's why I'm a little like fluttered right now.
Oh my God.
Well,
Listen, I'm telling you, I used to be a public speaker and I used to do public speaking with another individual. And he was the same way as Angela. Never prepared, always late, always messing with equipment, shutting things off in the middle of the thing. I dealt with this before, Pete. They can't keep their hands off stuff. They have to play with stuff until they break it. That's what's going on here.
how did you handle it? How did you handle it before? What's the
He
secret?
drove me nuts. There was times I just started without him because he drove me insane.
Gotta go. You just gotta go. So with minds, let's just move right into some weekly highlights. We do have a big show today. We are here to mainly talk about true crime, paranormal entertainment, but we always talk about what's going on in the news this week that led up to today. So, Danny, our first weekly highlight is going to be my home state, Tennessee, Dyers County, Dyers, Tennessee, Dyersburg, where a baby was found in a front lawn of a house at 3 p.m. in the afternoon, all alone. Guess what? Later on, the 4 family members of that infant were found unalived in Lake County. Now, the Tennessee Bureau of Investigation has released a wanted suspect, Austin Robert Drummond. He was last known to be driving a white Audi with Rhode Island tags, and he's on the run right now.
Pete, did they say why he did this?
I don't know yet, and I haven't found that out yet. So very
And
sad.
he left the baby at a fire department. Is that correct?
A front lawn of a house is what I understand.
Okay, that house. Oh my gosh, that's crazy.
He was dating, I think, the grandma's something.
He was dating a grandma. The grandma
No.
must have been pretty damn hot.
Well, actually, because it was the uncle who was only 15 years old. It was a quadruple homicide. It was
Okay.
a 15-year-old boy who was the uncle for to the baby, the infant.
Uh-huh.
And he was unalived, and then same with the 3 others, the parents, and then the grandma. I don't know whose grandma, but I think that he was dating somebody, the guy that did this, who's on the run, basically, with the Audi, the SUV. So everyone,
Uh-huh.
like, look out for this white SUV Audi. I think one side they're saying has damage to it. So, like, look out for that. I don't know if it's, like, the back end. Can't remember. But the infant was found in the yard, and they said, it's a good thing that somebody saw it because it was 100 and something degree weather. And this woman, I guess, just happened to come across, this infant inside this car seat that's just stranded in somebody's yard. I mean, how unreal and just crazy is that? Like, who does that? What kind of a human being leaves a child outside in 100 and something degree weather alone? And then on top of that, murders like a bunch of other people, like in their family. And it was like 20 minutes, I think, from where they found the baby. So it's disgusting.
It's going to be somebody he knows. I mean, it's going to
Yeah,
be
it
somebody
was.
that they know or something like that for sure.
It was.
What do you think, Pete?
Yeah, I think it's just an absolute atrocity. I think the news cases that we're reporting on are getting worse and worse. This country and this world is getting sicker and sicker. And I'm sick and tired of it, Danny. I'm ready. I'm fed up. I'm ready to go out here and clean up these streets. I'm ready to go out here and take some action. I'm tired of these people just getting away with murder. It's going to stop right now.
But before we do that, make sure you have your Dubby.
All right.
It will help you, give you superpowers.
It definitely helps Angela. One thing about Dubby, it gets her all prepared for the podcast. She's ready to go. There's no problems. So Dubby gets Angela prepared for the podcast for sure.
I mean, but honestly, let's be real. So Danny and Pete really get me going. Like, they get me going to where I'm prepared for this.
Absolutely. So
all right, where else we going here, guys?
Hey, if anyone doesn't know, some of our new listeners might not be aware, Dubby is actually a really cool energy drink. You can go to dubby.gg right now, and you can enter minor details in the promo code at checkout and get some Dubby for yourself. So that's why we're always raving about it, because, yes, we really use it, and they are really our proud sponsor. So I want to jump across to some other news really quick. Just a really brief entertainment spotlight. And Danny and Angela, if you have more entertainment, feel free to add it. But I want to first shout out the shirt that I'm wearing. This is my good friend Alex Milani from Hawaii. Shout out to Maui, Hawaii. He's got his own logo, the A with the M for his first and last name. Super cool, amazing artist. He has music videos out with Lil White, the legendary Memphis rap artist who's with 3 6 Mafia, who's also a friend of mine and a fellow coworker of mine in the industry. And so we had some great events this past weekend in Vegas. We had a big show sponsored by Rick Ross. Rick Ross is one of the biggest rappers in the world. And Rick Ross was there at the event with us. So we were hanging out. We were partying. It was a freestyle rap battle. It was amazing. So that was my entertainment spotlight for the weekend. Did you guys have anything entertainment you wanted to add? Danny?
I just had a breaking news come across my screen. The Devil's Den
Yeah.
murder. Okay, so it says that the suspect confessed.
Yeah, he's been charged. He confessed now?
Yeah, that's what it just said.
Okay. See,
It does
Angela's
look like-
right up on the breaking news.
Yeah, see, I'm good about something. I'm really good at breaking news because I send it to Danny all the time. He makes videos like immediately. Oh, wait, no, he usually waits like a day sometimes, but he usually jumps on it if I'm on him about it. So it's good. But Steve said it looks like an anarchy shirt. Steve, I completely agree.
It kind of does. Yeah, absolutely. And it's kind of interesting. That's what I thought too, but it's actually an AM for my friend's individual brand. So he might have designed it that way intentionally, but he's a great guy. And yeah, shout out to all the independent artists out there. People are now creating their own clothing, their own designs, their own logos. And that's just like us, the minor details. We created this from scratch. And by the way, shout out to you, Steve. Shout out to Las Vegas and all of our fans out there.
Yep. I got to go eat with Steve this week. We went to a Polish restaurant here in Vegas. It was excellent. I don't like to talk about it, but I'm half Polish.
I'm so sorry. Wait, Steve asked a good question. So Steve wants to know, he's like, Angela, do you think Trump will pardon Diddy? And I have a feeling.
I guess I'm not going to talk about the Polish restaurant.
Here, can I just answer Steve real quick? Sorry. Okay, so okay, fine. Danny and Steve went to a Polish restaurant together.
Go ahead, Angela.
I'm sorry. Okay, so Steve wants to know, he says, Angela, do you think Trump will pardon Diddy? Just the thought of Trump even speaking about pardoning Diddy is fucking disgusting. I'm sorry I said what I said. I think it's disgusting. I don't really ever swear, but that guy's a fucking piece of shit. Like Trump, I'm sorry. He's a piece of shit. And you know what? Like, just him talking about Diddy, like, oh, I'm going to pardon him. Why? Because you guys are like in the same flight. Like, what's going on there? Like, they know, like, they're on the same list, basically. Like, let's see that list, by the way. But, you know, if he does do that, like, I don't know, even if he does do that, I'm be so pissed if he pardons Diddy. But all I got to say is free Luigi, Trump, free Luigi, because he wants Luigi to like sit there, you know, in jail for the rest of his life, basically. And he wants to pardon Diddy. I mean,
Pete, what's going on here today? We went from Diddy to free Luigi.
Would you guys rather have Diddy on the street or Luigi?
Listen, I think if Trump does this, it's the end of Trump. He will never get somebody elected again because I am done with him. If he pardons fucking Diddy, I'm done with Trump. I'm done with the Republican Party. I will be independent if he does it. I'll tell you right now. And so will everybody else.
I don't think he's going to pardon him, but just the thought of him, you know.
He shouldn't joke about it, Angela. He shouldn't even joke about it.
That's what I'm saying. I mean, he makes fun of, Trump made fun of people with disabilities. Like, he just says whatever he wants, and everyone thought it was so funny. But no, this is not funny. There's victims out there. This is disgusting.
But I just want to tell you guys something. And I get, honestly, I totally get how people hate Trump. And I get that the Democrats, you know, start on the Republican Party. But do you guys know what happened this week? A councilwoman from Cincinnati watched a white couple get beat by 40 black people till they were unconscious. And she said they asked for it. So you had a council member in Cincinnati saying this white couple that was beat to unconsciousness asked for it. So our politicians on both sides are fucking assholes. I said what I said. You're supposed to represent us, and all you're doing is fucking dividing us. That councilwoman in Cincinnati should be fired. She'd be terminated from her position immediately. I said what I said.
Wow. Well, we have a pre-minor rant right there. and we actually didn't even have the minor minutes yet. But Danny, I definitely agree with you. Politics, the division, the country, it's out of line, it's out of hand. As we are moving along and shifting gears, though,
But I'm telling you this, guys, white people are done being the rug. We're done being stepped on. We're done being talked about. White people are going to fight back. We're done with this bullshit, guys. We're going to fight right back with words. You want to call us names? We're going to call you names. I'm done with this crap, guys. White people have been a rug for people to fucking step on for years and years. We're done with it. You're not going to fucking beat us on the street and say we deserved it. Enough is enough. This councilwoman should be fired. I said what I said. She should be fired. I'm done being a fucking rug for people to step on and say I'm bad because I'm white. I'm done with it. I'm done with it. I'm telling you right now, I'm done with it. I'm not going to be stepped on anymore because I'm a white male. I'm done with it. I'm proud to be a white male. I said what I said.
Well, right now you're a little bit red, so let's just.
I know, and don't get afraid to see. That's the problem. People are afraid to speak out. We just get treated like shit. We get discriminated against, and I'm done being the rug. And I'm telling you, white people itself are done being the fucking rug. I'm done being walked on. I'm telling you right now.
So I'm Italian. Does that make me white?
They say Italians aren't white.
Okay, I just had to ask. Pete, what do you think?
You know, I think it's very funny that when you are filling out information, they only give you a certain amount of boxes. They're like, check one of these boxes. And they don't have an accurate description of what we are. I think that we're all humans, and I don't really honestly even, see past that. Like, yeah, visually I see it, but I just look at the individual, at their heart, their minds, and their actions. But I agree with what Danny's saying. People are targeting and have been targeting different groups for years. And yes, we've been the victim of it. All of us have been the victims of things. So we got to keep standing up and saying, you know what, look, I'm a human being. I make choices. You can't just sum me up with everyone else. You can't just say we're all the same. But anyway, we do need to move along as we want to jump into this main case today.
1 minute. Can I just say what box I check?
Of course.
So I check the other box, and I either put Italian, like I usually do Italian, but now I think I might press or I might put a check mark in the box and put for other, and then put Stardust. I was very inspired by Pete's little speech right there. So I might do Stardust because we're all,
Guys, but real quick before we go on, the thing is, these politicians, they're dividing us by race, and they're doing it for votes. They're doing it for votes. For that councilwoman, guys, I don't know if you saw the video. These people were abused. The woman was unconscious on the ground. She was punched in the face. And for that councilwoman to say that, she's a piece of crap. I don't care. You're a piece of crap for saying that. You should be fired. I don't give a fuck who doesn't agree with me. I don't care. I don't. I'm done. I'm not going to be walked on anymore. You want to walk on white people? I'm coming right back at you. I'm telling you right now. I'm done. Today I announce it. I'm done. So you know.
I think we have to get to a point of taking action as humanity, as a world. We can't just stand by and let things just occur without intervening when we know we can help. We can't just stand by and allow the injustices to go on. That's why we're here on the Minor Details, because we're here to unravel the truth and to bring justice to those who deserve it. That's what we're doing, including our missing person spotlight, which Danny is actually going to introduce. We always like to talk about someone missing in the world, and we try to bring a spotlight to them so we can help find them and bring them home safely.
Unfortunately, guys, we had a lot of missing people this week. There really has. It's been horrible. And two of them have been found, and they've both been found unalive. I did videos when they went missing, and now they're passed away. It's just horrible. We have another one, folks, and this was just days ago, July 23rd, 2025, Golden Valley, Arizona. Serenity Jensen, okay? Last seen at a gas station at 1 o'clock in the morning. She was observed getting into a white van, and she's 16 years old. She's 5'3", 115 pounds, brown hair, brown eyes, and a white female. We will put this up, folks. Anybody see anything, get it out there. Like I said, it's been about 7 days since she's last seen, 16 years old.
Very sad, very tragic.
Yes.
If you saw something or if you see something, please say something. And I want to bring everyone's attention to one more strange case that relates to missing people. Now, first of all, 21-year-old Julian Brown was reported missing. He's from my old hometown of Atlanta, Georgia, and he's a scientist, basically a young scientist. He just invented what he calls a new plastic-based fuel using plastic fuel waste. So he recycled plastic, he turned it into gasoline and diesel fuel. He called it plastoline. And then he started reporting on social media that he was being followed, he was being threatened, he felt unsafe. And then all of a sudden, he went completely ghost on social media. No one heard from him. Now, just this week, his mom said that he is safe, but he's keeping a low profile. And Atlanta police have confirmed that there is no active missing persons report for him, but he has not personally come out in like 2 weeks. So Danny and Angela, I wanted to ask both of you guys if you've heard of this case, what you think about this 21-year-old Julian Brown, and do you think that plastoline could be something that could revolutionize the industry? Who wants to go first?
I'll go
Go ahead.
first. Thanks. So I think that it can definitely help with the industry. I think it's a good thing. And I think the reason why he disappeared was maybe because he was being threatened. Because God forbid somebody invents something so good, like a cure to something, you got to hide because all those people are always found unalive. Like that's it. They're always missing. You find them dead or like they commit suicide, which no, that didn't happen. Like somebody went after them or they just don't find out who did it. You know what I'm saying? But God forbid you ever do anything good in this world. And it's something that you come up with that, is like, it's like a huge breakthrough. You know what I'm saying? And you got to be careful because they'll come after you. I don't know who they are, but it's the upper people, whoever's up there, they come after you because you're trying to do something good for the world. And they don't want that. They want you to keep having to purchase other things and spend money.
The problem, Pete, is the gas. Okay, people make money off gasoline. God forbid we didn't need gas and oil. What would happen? People wouldn't be rich anymore in the gas and oil business. Okay, so they don't want that. Years back, there was a guy that says he created a car that could run on water. They didn't want that. That guy ended up going missing. Okay, so there's a lot of things that happen in this United States to keep money in people's pockets. And that's what I believe. Facts are the facts.
Wow. Well, let's keep our eyes on these developments.
Hey, we got some comments from Kick, which is good.
Okay, thank you all.
We don't have a Discord, but I don't know.
No.
Hey, I'm on Twitch, but I've not really used my Twitch much. So shout out to all the platforms. I'm on Snapchat. What else are we on? I'm on LinkedIn. I mean, eventually you can find all three of us everywhere, but we're trying to branch out with minor details on every single platform. But you can find Angela, Danny, and myself pretty much everywhere that you get your social media content. So we appreciate you all. Please subscribe, follow the show, and leave us a review when you listen on Spotify. That helps us grow.
Yes, I
love
agree.
those little emojis that they put on Kick streaming.
It's good that we got some followers on Kick, though. Thank you, Kick. We appreciate it.
Thank you.
Right now, the username for Kick for the streaming app is was it Danny_minor?
I think so. Yeah.
We're going to be eventually changing it, but right now that's what we have it as. So if people want to go and add us on there, if you're on Kick, join.
Yep.
Absolutely. X as well. We will be streaming live on X one day. I have my X. Danny, I know you have an X. We're just not super active. X, formerly known as Twitter. So you'll be able to find us everywhere. But again, thank you for tuning in. Are you all ready to go ahead and jump into our main case today?
Yes, let's talk about this. This is horrible.
Wow. What a week, as we said earlier. What a week in cases. Today, our main case is going to take us all the way over to the northwest corner of Arkansas, at Devil's Den State Park. And this is actually in West Fork area, which is Washington County, for all of you Arkansans out there who know the area well. A terrible and tragic double murder has taken place. And basically, it was a wild manhunt for a while. It was a very, very, very tense situation over there. And now the suspect has been arrested. He has been taken into custody, and he has allegedly confessed. Angela reminded us with her breaking news report. So, Danny, I want to let you start. Wow. What another sad case. Every week we're talking about these true crime cases. What do you think about this one?
Now, this is how I want to put it to everybody. Think about this. You're taking your two daughters hiking, you and your wife. Your daughters are probably so thrilled they're going to go for a walk in the woods with their parents. It's a perfect fucking afternoon. And they run into this guy who kills their parents in front of them. Kills their parents for no reason. He doesn't know them. He's just out there to kill people. Murders them, leaves the two girls. Pete, I'm going to tell you right now, we have a serial killer on our hands. I'm telling you, this guy killed before. You just don't kill two people for no reason. This guy killed before. I'm telling you, it's going to come out.
Interesting. So would you say, and Angela, we'll get to you in just a second. Danny, would you say that based on your police and forensic knowledge and your 27 years in law enforcement, that's how you're able to conclude that this guy was probably a serial killer or has done this before?
Yes. I mean, what else would it be? Plus, how about this guy? He's a school teacher. He's a school teacher that did this. This is insane. It's totally insane.
He taught, what was it, 4th grade?
What?
Did he teach 4th grade, was it?
I think it was 4th grade, yes.
Yeah, very young kid. So, Angela, how do you feel about hearing this? What are your thoughts about this story? And I know you have some insight to bring to this case.
Did we go over the story already?
Not in detail, no. Just the very, very broad basics of the unaliving of the two parents, which were Clinton and Kristen Brink. And it took place while they were on a peaceful hike right in front of their two young daughters. So that's the main points of the case. And
Pete, real quick, could you give Angela some acting lessons so when she doesn't know the case, she could act like she does? She doesn't have to just come out and say, I don't know it. Give her some acting lessons, Pete.
You know,
I'm a great actress, by the way. Okay, like let's not get that wrong. But if something was said like during the midst of everything falling on me prior to all this, when everything spilled all over me, my coffee and everything, sorry if I didn't see it, but I guess I didn't miss anything and we just didn't go over the case yet. So we usually start with like the story of the case so we all can know what happened.
Exactly. So I'll say, and Danny, to respond to you, Danny, yes, the first advice for anyone wanting to be an actor is get some dubby. Got it. So
hey, we're twinning.
Yes. So step 1 is already accomplished. And now step 2 is just do your thing. So yes, as we are talking about the details of the case, this is obviously a horrific and grisly case. We have so many terrible cases that we have to report about, but why are we doing this? It's because we want to solve them. We want to unravel the truth and we want to bring justice. So Danny's already saying that from his assessment, he thinks this guy did it before. James Andrew McGann, 28 years old, is the suspect. So he is in custody. We do know that he has allegedly confessed, and we also know that his DNA was found on the crime scene. A warrant was obtained to get his DNA from his home. And like Danny said, a school teacher, a seemingly mild-mannered school teacher, turned out to be a psychopath in Arkansas.
For some reason, I don't think he's done this before. I think he's just having like mental health problems and maybe he has a sick, twisted mind. And this may have been like his first time doing this, but I could be wrong, but it just kind of seemed like, I mean, that's pretty horrific to do that in front of two daughters, like to watch your parents get unalived. Like that's disgusting. Like what kind of a twisted person would ever do anything like that? First of all, like not just murder somebody, but in front of their daughters that are there thinking like, hey, we're gonna have a great day hiking. You know what I'm saying? And then now they have to live with that for the rest of their lives. Yeah. I mean, they're gonna be in therapy their whole lives. I mean, hopefully not, you know what I mean? But this is disgusting. It's so disturbing. People are sick fucks these days. I'm sorry I said what I said.
I hate to I'm going to tell you guys something that's not going to be popular. But that's what I do. Everyone should carry a gun if they're going to walk in the woods. I said what I said. Carry a gun, protect yourself. That is the only thing that's going to protect you and your children is a gun. We got evil people out there. Go get your CCW, get your concealed weapons permit, and then you even up the fucking score. And if these guys had a gun, he'd be the one laying there fucking dead. I said what I said. Get yourself a gun.
And you know what? I actually agree with you on that. I mean, I have my FOID card. I just have to do the concealed carry license. But I will say this, though. Even if there's like wild animals out there that can attack you and your kids, like let's say a mountain lion, for instance, you know what I'm
Yes.
saying? That's one of Danny's biggest fears. And I don't blame him because they blend in with shit. They
Right.
blend in with everything. Like they always post those pictures online. Like, do you see the lion? And you're looking around, you're like, oh God, it's like right there in the tree. I didn't even see it because they literally blend in. And
Right.
they come at you fast. They're fast. They're there to kill. So it's like bring a gun with you. You know, bears, protect yourself. Even the noise alone may scare some of them off, but do your research, not just with, you know, protecting yourself from crazy ass people out, you know, in the hiking trails or on a mountain or in the woods, but definitely like for animals too. Like you got to know your animals. You got to know if a fox is going to attack you. You know what I mean? Danny didn't know at first, but
Listen, I want to stop you real quick. We're getting a ton of comments on this, especially on Instagram. Ton of them. People are agreeing. Some people are agreeing with me, Angela, that they believe he probably killed before. For him to kill these two parents, they believe he probably killed before. A lot of people are saying they're so scared anymore with the crime, they don't even go out. So this is some of the comments we're getting. We got another comment about the last time I went on a hike, I got attacked. So somebody just mentioned
whoa.
here that they got attacked on a hike. So folks, especially women go for a hike. It's so sad because they can't go for a hike because it's too dangerous for them. It's just horrible, folks, that this is where we live in. It really is.
Sad. It's so sad. I agree. And, you know, everyone who's commenting these things, they're all expressing their feelings. How do we stay safe? I saw Lisa commented, carry even when you're not in the woods, but especially in the woods. So
Yeah.
safe, it's something we all want. Being secure is something that we all need. But at the same time, aren't you safe in the woods? I mean, okay, an animal, yes, a bear, the fox, the wolverines, the badgers. I don't know where you're hiking. It depends what's out there. But aren't you safe from serial killers when you're walking through the woods usually? Wouldn't you want to think? I would
You
like
would
to.
think.
I guess not, though. I guess you're not. And you know what really gets me is that if we were talked about this 2 decades ago, this would be huge news. Everyone would be raving about it. Oh my God, there's a double murder in the hike in the woods in front of the little girls. Now it's just normalized. In 2025, this happens every day now.
You're
It's
right. And Pete, listen, this Emily that said she was attacked on the hike, she's mentioned here she was only 15 years old when it happened. It was in 1995 she was attacked. So I'm assuming she was a young kid. We're sorry that happened to you, Emily. Thank you for sharing. You know, may help somebody, especially being more protective in the woods. You know, somebody else said here that we should carry mace. Okay. Listen, I'm going to tell you this. If you're going to pick a weapon to carry, if it's not going to be a gun, I would go with pepper mace. A lot of people are like, oh, get a taser. When you have a taser, guys, you have to get close to the person, okay, to tase them. And then after you tase them, you have to keep tasing them. With pepper spray, believe me when I tell you guys, they're incapacitated for about 20 to 25 minutes, and you can run and get away from them. So my recommendation, pepper spray. I used it a ton of times. I used it on guys with muscles all over. And when I pepper sprayed them, the fight was over. The fight was over the minute they got pepper sprayed. So I definitely would recommend it. And even bear spray, as this guy said.
Bear spray, you mean bear mace?
Bear mace, I mean.
Sounded like he said hairspray, but like it was bear spray. But I want to
That's
say
what they
this
call
too.
it, though. They call it bear spray.
Oh, I didn't know that. Like I need to get
Yeah.
myself some bear spray for my hair, maybe. Like
No, it's a lot of people like in Colorado where there's a lot of bears and they hike, they carry it with them.
so is there any like lion spray? Like, cause I have a lion mane and it's really hard to tame this hair. Let me tell you, especially with the weather right now in Chicago, it's horrible. But
Let
I
me
will
tell you
say
something,
this.
guys. I just want to tell you something. You'll see Angela, she'll lean in to see if she can hear. That hair is so thick she can't hear. She can't hear. It's like micro, I mean, like something over her ears, that hair. She can't hear. You'll see her lean in.
Okay, I'm just gonna pretend like I didn't hear that because I didn't. I will say this though, I have a forest preserve outside of our subdivision here, and we're like unincorporated area. And my mom used to always say like, don't go in the woods, don't go running by yourself, because I'd go in a sports bra, put oil on, so you get like kill two birds with one stone. You're getting a tan and you're working out. But I will say this, I've seen some creeps out there, like guys walking, and I'm sure they probably weren't even creeps, but I got scared because she put that through my head. But I'm glad that she put that through my head at a young age, because I always make sure my doors are locked, like stuff like that she was paranoid about. Like I always hear her voice no matter what. Like even when she's long and gone, like when I'm older and she's done, with life, I'm always going to hear that voice. You know what I'm saying? And I'm going to repeat it to my own kids. So I think it's good to be safe and stuff. So, but I will say this though, don't a lot of predators, don't they wear like glasses? Like what if they're wearing glasses? Does the pepper spray and stuff still work?
Yeah, let me explain that to you. That's a good comment. You want to, and Steve brought up a good comment about the pepper spray. You want to get the one that comes out in a stream, not a cone. Okay, when it comes out in the cone shape one, it could go blow back because of the wind. In the stream one, it actually will go over the glasses. Like you can hit them here and it'll drip down into their eyes. So you want the stream, not the cone one, if that makes sense. I'm just telling you guys because I've been pepper sprayed about 5 times.
Does that make sense? Did you say if that makes sense?
Huh?
Did you say if that makes sense?
Yes.
Pepper spray 101. So bringing us back to the case, yes, pepper spray and maybe bear spray is good. I see someone else in the comments on Instagram. It's actually my friend Avi, who I was just in California with. He says he was accosted on a hike near Atlanta, GA, at a trail called the Daughters of the Confederacy because he was there wearing a big Star of David with his black girlfriend. So let's just put it this way. You go into certain areas and, yeah, you better be careful. So like someone else said earlier, always carry. It might not be a bad idea. Might not be a bad idea at all.
And listen, I'm going to tell you guys something, and I'm just going to be honest with you. I support the second. I mean, I support carrying, right? I support having a gun 100%. But I also support that you should go through a safety course. You shouldn't just go buy a gun and bring it into your house. You don't know how to use it. So if you never used a gun before, even if you have just briefly, go get a safety course. That should be mandated. And I know my Republicans are going to be mad at me for that, but I don't care. There should be a safety course before you bring that gun into your house. There really
Everyone
should.
lock up your guns.
Yes. Lock it up. I mean it, honestly, guys, because accidents can happen. They happen all the time. So please take a safety course.
Yes, absolutely. There are many tools for protection and safety, whether it's mace, whether it's actual guns, whether it's swords, whatever you have. I mean, something is better than nothing, but definitely learn how to use it and don't just try to blindly defend yourself. Understand why safety and security is important. Keep listening to the minor details. We'll keep giving you the facts. And I see another comment here. Are we going to review the Dahmer show and have we seen it? I saw episode 1 of the Dahmer show on Netflix. Have you guys seen it yet?
No, is it new?
It came out a couple years ago, I believe. It's like the Monster series.
I'm going to be honest with you. I can't watch anything about people eating people. I just can't do it. Like, remember years ago that plane crashed and then people ate each other and it was called, they made a movie called, I could never fucking watch that. If you're going to tell me it's something about eating people, I can't do that, guys. I just can't do it.
I think I saw it. Was that the one on like Netflix or HBO or something?
Yes.
I saw it, and I remember the scene where he was like cooking something. Now that you're talking about eating stuff, he was like in was it Wisconsin? I can't remember. He was eating somebody's, I don't know if it was a brain, it was something. But I remember the guy was trying to get away and he said it was his boyfriend. That's the case, right?
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
and then the cops came and then they let him go and he's like, "Oh, it's my boyfriend."
Yes.
And the people downstairs, I don't know, his neighbors were concerned too, but the guy got away though to tell his story. So I think he's actually speaking about it, if that's not what you guys are
No,
talking about.
you're right. That was in the movie. Yeah, you're right.
Okay, so I did watch that. And
Yeah.
it was good, but like it's scary to think about. But I think he was staying at his dad's house in like Wisconsin for a while, like where that happened, if I'm not mistaken.
I mean, Jeffrey Dahmer is the most sickest case around. And look at, and remember, he got murdered in prison. And I'm telling you, I think Kohlberger is going to get murdered in prison.
Oh yeah, they're gonna take him down. Like I mean, he's gonna wish that he did it himself, but I hope they have him on suicide watch. I'm sure they do, and I hope that they put him with the general public and just throw his ass out there, and everyone just has at him, because you know what I mean. Like anything that you do to like girls, kids. Like, it's just disgusting. And those people they don't deserve to live.
Guys, real quick, I just want to thank everybody. You have no idea how many comments we're getting. I could see how many people live. Thank you guys for the support. This is probably the most people we had online since we started. Good job, guys. Even though we're a little fucked up podcast, people love us.
We're ADHD. Well, at least two of us are.
Oh, guys, real quick before I forget, next week's podcast. Are you ready for this? Get ready, guys. Natalie Holloway's private investigator, TJ Ward, okay? Nationally known private investigator, will be on the minor details next week. So get ready. He will be on the minor details next week.
I'm so
big,
excited.
That big, guys.
I'm excited too.
Yep. Big. So next week we're going to have a big show. We'll promote it all week, guys. And anything you ever thought about in the Natalie Holloway case, ask tomorrow, because we're going to have the investigator on next week.
Well, ask all week if you'd like. But
yeah,
unless it's one of us.
Not just tomorrow.
Not just tomorrow, but for the rest of the week leading up until next Thursday.
And listen, I got fans on Instagram saying, "You're the man, Danny." Thank you. I appreciate it, because I don't have many fans. I have a lot of haters. So when I have a fan, I gotta acknowledge it.
The haters are good. Those are your fans. Those are your true fans. Like, they're your true fans, the haters.
Someday, yes, you can DM us. You can join the show. Some of our followers want to join the show. And you know what? That's something we could do later on. Think about. Like, we can do a contest and bring one of our followers, like, once a month to come on as a guest, or once every 2 months. It'll be something fun to do.
Absolutely. And as we are talking about Bryan Kohberger really quick, I just wanted to mention, as we're tying back into today's case, we're talking about all kinds of true crime, but Kohberger is a big topic. He's been a big topic since we started this podcast. And recently the prosecutor said his opinion was that the reason that Bryan Kohberger left Dylan alive, the last victim, was because he had been in the house for so long already, and he had been committing more murders than he thought he was going to. And so he was panicking. He was in fear. So what do you guys think real quick about Bryan, about BK? Do you think that's why he possibly left the last victim alive?
I think the reason why he left Dylan alive, even after he saw her, was because he went in there with that kill kit. Okay, so when he left, he was all cleaned up already. Everything was in whatever he had, a container, whatever he carried. Everyone said it was like a vacuum looking thing. I think it was a container, but, and when he left, he was already cleaned up. So he was just trying to, like, make a smooth pass to leave at that point, especially because he already did more than he was supposed to do, I think. And so that's why he was tired. He wasn't, expecting to do all that. And he got all 4 victims rather than maybe the one target. So.
Yeah, I agree with Angie, and I agree with what they're saying too. What they're basically saying, and guys, the reason I know this is because I studied these killers. This is something I did when I was a cop. I studied them. And what they do, as sick as it sounds, they plan these because they want to be successful. They practice. You know how you practice to get better at baseball, football, dancing, singing? These maniacs practice this because they want to be successful. So he probably thought, I have 10 minutes to get out of this house. It probably took him too long. It messed him up. He knew he lost the case. He was probably all disoriented. He seen her and thought, I'm just getting the fuck out of here. Because why else wouldn't he have killed her? They do believe he's seen Dylan. That's what the prosecutors are saying, that he's seen her but left her live.
I do want to say something about that, like his little getaway thing. So I remember on TikTok, like prior to the gag order, when I think it was the Goncalveses, I think it was their family, and it was the neighbors that had the was like a ring camera type thing that got him fleeing the scene, of the murders. I remember seeing that when it first came out, because I mean they did so much work into this work, because you can't really trust the police, no offense, but they have a lot going on, and people are coming to you saying, hey, like, I have this footage, or they're asking people for footage. That's what it was. And so I remember seeing that footage before the gag order. So I thought it was kind of crazy to, finally see the video again, for it to reappear, and it was the same video.
Listen, and you know what? Real quick, why I think about it, Pete, I don't know if you've seen this, Angela, I don't know if you've seen it, but CNN reported, which was disgusting. They report, not CNN, I'm sorry, not CNN, TMZ. TMZ reported whose blood was leaking out of the house. That's disgusting. Why would they do that? And I'm really glad because a lot of TikTok creators rip TMZ for it. Because why would you do that to the family? Yes, there was blood leaking out of the house, but they had to say whose blood it was. I mean, honestly, TMZ do better. That was wrong. That was 100% wrong.
And you know what? I usually tag TMZ in a lot of our stuff. I'm going to stop doing that because TMZ did not have to reveal whose blood that was because it was very obvious after they went over the autopsy stuff. You know, I mean, we all kind of knew, we all kind of had an idea whose it was, you know, but we're not going to sit there and talk about it. But, you know, shame on the creators that are talking about it, though, like how TMZ was.
Yeah.
You know, that's not right either. Like, you know, and Ethan Chapin's mom, she's been going around leaving comments on every creator's like on their TikToks, like the actual posts that they make about TMZ. She's been going around leaving comments because she was pissed. I don't blame her. I'd be pissed too.
I don't blame her either. That is honestly, it's disgusting. And one of the true crime content creators, I don't want to say who it was, but she called TMZ out, put it on there that she called them out, and then TMZ was like, "Oh, well, come on our show for 30 seconds." They offered her to come on the show for 30 seconds because she called them out right on TikTok. But I don't know if you guys know this, Angela, you might because you're on TikTok as much as I am. TMZ now is reporting live on TikTok. Like they stopped going live on TV. They go live on TikTok now.
I've been leaving them really nice comments, like wink, wink, definitely not nice. But I've been like calling them out in the comments. And I started like this whole thing, like everyone's calling them out in the comments to where they actually got off their TikTok live at one point and waited a while and then restarted it. And then I just rejoined and was talking more shit to them. And I got everyone doing it again.
Pete, I got to ask you, because you're in the entertainment business, you're in the TV business, you know, they're seeing the light, TMZ. They're realizing that TV is going away. It's going away. Streaming service is the way it is. Cable TV's done. Direct TV's done. They're all done. This is done. Other than old people that are 70, 80 years old, no one's watching cable TV. No one's watching direct TV. And I think TMZ seeing the light that TikTok, social media is the new platform, and I see them going to it now. They're going live on TikTok more than TV. It's crazy. One more thing. There's news people now starting their own TikToks. News Nation guys are starting their own TikTok because the private industry is over. It really is. I hate to say it. It's over. It's going to be us.
Hey, buddy.
People listen to social media.
To answer your
We got Angela there. Say hi. Hi. So everybody knows that's Angela's kid.
He's excited.
Hi, you can see Italian kid.
All right, baby, are you excited? You excited? He's got mosquito bites all over him.
All right, go ahead. We can go on while he's there. Go ahead, Pete.
So, in the entertainment industry, we all kind of looked at TMZ a little bit of a bad light for years, obviously, because parasites and feeders in the industry. But at the same time, they're making money, and what they have transitioned into the content creator model, like you said, because in 2024, for the first time ever, content creator revenue passed mainstream media revenue in the first time in the history of the world. So they realized it. All the platforms are realizing it. And yes, they're taking advantage of it. But shame on TMZ and anyone else, any platform who is just looking for a quick buck at someone else's advantage. These people, they're using, and they're just, you know, I had a good friend who was a correspondent for TMZ in Atlanta, Skylar, great guy. And shout out to all the great people out there. But the organization in general, I'm not too happy with them.
Yeah, me neither. And here's the thing. I truly believe that within 5 years, it's going to be all social media and streaming services. I mean, everything's going to be gone. God, I just want to tell you, the ratings came out last month for CNN. Are you ready for this? They averaged 500,000 people a night. This is a national TV station. They're getting 500,000 viewers. That's craziness. Only 500,000 people are watching. How many people do we have in the United States? These news stations are sinking, folks. They are sinking. They're laying people off. They're sinking. It's because of social media. It really is.
It is. And, they're only allowing these reporters to report on certain things. They're not even allowing them to tell the truth half the time when they know the truth. I mean, there's reporters that have switched networks too. Like,
Yes.
didn't Chris Cuomo do it?
Chris Cuomo was fired for sexual harassment. So I don't think he switched networks. I think he had to switch networks. You good? Did we lose you? We lost her.
Did we lose her?
Well, here's the thing. When you play with buttons all day, that's what my buddy used to do. You play with buttons, you knock yourself out.
My alarm went off. I didn't know. I was gonna say Chris Cuomo, like, whether he was fired or not, I think that was a smart move because now he's really like talking it up, like how he really feels about things. Like he's able to do that.
Yes, so. I agree. I like Chris Cuomo now. I hated him on CNN.
I've always loved him. He is beautiful, you guys.
Here we go. She has a crush on Chris Cuomo.
It's Cuomo. Like, I'm telling you, like he's a beautiful man. And are you talking about his brother, the mayor? The one that was a mayor in New York?
No, I'm talking about Chris.
He had allegations on him too?
They both do. Chris Cuomo was fired for sexual harassment, so was the mayor. The mayor, both of them. They can't be around women. They're Italian. They can't be around women. You know how Italians are.
Yeah, Danny, you can't be around women.
Well, guys,
listen, we're so attractive, Italian men. Women flock to us. What could I say?
And let's not forget that Danny's half Polish.
And guys, I want to address some of the comments. We've got so many comments on all the platforms.
I know.
If you're tuning in live, feel free to answer each other in the comments. That actually helps us because we can't answer all of them. But I do have one comment from Avi. He wants to know, and Danny, you can help us answer this. What should someone do immediately following a self-defense situation? We're talking about these cases. We're talking about if someone tries to fight you, someone tries to murder you, someone tries to kidnap you, and you fight someone off. What should you do immediately after that, Danny?
Immediately after, if you have to kill somebody with self-defense, like you have to shoot somebody, you have to hurt them badly, I should say, you call the police, you stay right where you are, you don't hold the gun. When the police get there, you put the gun away, lock it in your car, say the gun's in my car, I shot this guy. You put your hands up when the police get there and say, I shot this guy, and you don't talk to the police, you call your fucking lawyer. Do not talk to the police. Yes, I was a detective, and I'm telling you, don't talk to the police. Get an attorney.
Wow.
Danny, now most of us don't just have attorneys at hand. So, like, what do you suggest? Can you make a suggestion to people, like what
this
to
is
look
what
for?
This is what the cops are going to say to you. They're going to say to you, "We want to bring you back to the station to talk to you about this incident." They're going to read you your rights, and you're going to say, "Officer, no disrespect, but I am going to choose my right to remain silent and get an attorney. I don't have one right now, but I'm going to go find one. So I respectfully decline to talk to you." That's what I would do. And these cops will, believe me, I was a cop. They will try to get, listen, if you're innocent, why won't you tell us the story? If you're innocent, why won't you tell us the story? Do not talk to the police. I'm telling you, get an attorney.
Because they're just going to interrogate
yes.
you. I can't speak.
Here's the problem right now. Because, and listen, I hate to make this politics, but you have the left who cries about any self-defense now. They cry to the point they make district attorneys arrest people. Like the guy on the train in New York City that had to kill that guy. He was found not guilty, but he had to go through a trial. He saved people on a train, and the Democratic Party went nuts, and the Democratic DA had him arrested, and he was found not guilty. So get yourself an attorney, because the liberals out there will go after you no matter how innocent you are. They will say you're not innocent. I said what I said. I'm sorry. It's fact.
I actually agree with Danny there, though.
Yeah. So, Danny, in answer to the question in full, if you call the police, let's say you do that, you defend yourself, you have to take the killer's life, the guy that's trying to take your life, you defend yourself. As soon as you call the police, you tell them, I did it, right? So you're confessing when you call them. Is that correct?
Oh, yeah. I'm definitely saying I did it. And I just want to point out a comment in here by Emily. Danny, your accent is fine. Thank you. See? The Italian accent, too.
They
He
love it.
doesn't have an Italian accent. He has an East Coast accent.
It's
But
kind of East Coast.
It sounds good, though. I'll give you that.
Thank you, Emily. Thank you. But anyway, yes, I tell the police when they show up, I'm going to say, this man, I was attacked by this man. I self-defensed, and the gun's in the car, and I would lay on the ground with my hands so the cops didn't shoot me. I'm being honest.
Okay, interesting. I'm just wondering if they're going to use that as soon as they take you to the station and say, well, you've already given us a confession. You've already confessed to murder. So.
But you did do it, though. You did do it. You did shoot him, so you're going to admit to shooting him. You're not going to tell the facts what led up to the shooting until you talk to an attorney. Because them facts leading up, they can turn them around. They can make you think different ways. Talk to an attorney. I recommend never, ever talking to the police. Ever. We are trained, guys. I am trained to get a confession from you. I've been trained. I've been through so many classes. I can get all of you to confess. Don't talk to the police. I know more than you, and I will get you to confess. I'm being honest, guys.
Wow. That's coming from a former cop right there, y'all.
Never talk to the police.
And Danny was a good cop, by the way. So he says. But I mean, he's told me some stories where I'm just like, whoa.
I think he was a pretty good cop. I feel like he was.
I was a great cop. People will tell you.
He was a good cop. Like, even, when he was doing things he probably shouldn't have been doing, but it was in a good way. Like, the public would have thanked him, in my opinion. Like, in my opinions are pretty on point. So.
So, guys, listen, I just want to mention, we have 4 minutes. I just want to tell you, I did 2 videos this week that I thought were really crazy. We had 2 different people, one in Yosemite National Park, where branches fell off a tree and killed them. I mean, that's insane. There was a couple in Pennsylvania sitting under a tree watching their daughter's softball game. A branch fell off and killed the lady. And the same thing in Yosemite Park. They were hiking, a branch fell down and killed this guy's girlfriend. Folks, it's insane. I never even heard something like this. And we had 2 cases this week of 2 people with branches falling off a tree and killing them. What are the odds? What are the odds?
We've had really bad weather lately, especially in the Midwest, East Coast. I think we all kind of got it with the thunderstorms and the wind and the tornadoes, things like that. So that's where the branches, I think, come into play. So everyone just be careful when there's branches around you. Don't sit directly underneath a branch, because that branch may be about to fall and it could fall on you and put you in the ground. So let's not do that.
That's interesting.
Honestly, it's scary.
It is scary. I heard a different theory about it online. I heard someone saying that perhaps first AI is taking over, but now nature is taking over and nature is coming back to get us.
Yep, especially with that
earthquake.
8.8 magnitude, was it earthquake out in Russia?
Do you know that was one of the biggest earthquakes ever? Do you guys realize that? That's scary shit.
It was insane. It was insane. I was in California when we got the alerts for the tsunami.
Guys, one last thing, and I know we only have 3 minutes, but did you guys all hear about the spaceship that's coming here? It's going to be here in November. Did you guys hear about this?
He's coming to pick up Danny.
NASA is reporting that they have a spaceship on the way here, and it's going to be here in November, and it's hostile. I don't know how they know it's hostile, but it's hostile.
Probably.
Did you guys hear this?
I think ChatGPT probably told them.
Well, that's for another thing. But next week, TJ's going to be on Natalie Holloway's Private Investigator, guys.
I'm really excited about that.
Me too.
Absolutely.
Hello, Justice Jane's on here. Hello.
Thank you, everyone. Thank you all for tuning in. Actually, we are at the end of our episode now. So as we start to wrap it up, I just want to thank everyone for streaming. Thank you, everyone, for tuning in live, leaving us reviews, following Danny, Angela, and myself on all platforms, and continuing to share this podcast so we can get the word out. So, Angela, if you'd like to say a few farewell words, Danny, you can close up the show after that.
I just want to thank everyone for coming in here and listening to us rant, talk about the news, watch me spill my coffee, anything. I just want to thank everyone for being here and being supportive. Also, go ahead and give me a follow on TikTok. It's A Dose of Angela. I need to get up there more. Got to put myself out there.
Listen, I just want to say thank you, Justice Jane, for finding our channel. We welcome you. We're here every Thursday at 6 p.m. And guys, I want to tell you something. Angela's kid running out, right? Angela having problems with mics. Us having problems. That's because we do this live. Other podcasts are afraid to do it live. They record their podcast, not us, because we want you involved. And I'm going to tell you, this was our best episode. I'm telling you, we probably got 70 questions. It was insane today. Thank you all. I can't wait to next week. Next week, we'll have Natalie Holloway's private investigator on here, the legendary TJ Ward. Thank you, guys. We'll see you next week.
Do the cash walk, do the cash walk. Hey, I'm leaving flaming footprints on the asphalt. Pop your collar, twist your wrist, do the cash walk. I'm dropping dollars while you're wishing on a scratch off. My hollow mama list, she just hit the jackpot. I'm leaving flaming footprints on the asphalt. Pop your collar, twist your wrist, do the cash walk. I'm dropping dollars while you're wishing on a scratch off. My hollow mama list, she just hit the jackpot. I'm leaving flaming footprints on the asphalt. Pop your